I beseech thee and ask you, bless a poor soul like me. I've tried the Hail Marys and Our Fathers, but nothing works. How do I get better at dry humor? Watch media with dry humor in it. Immersion? I don't know. I feel like if it's not your baseline state, you're just not going to be that person. And that's okay. You know? Yeah, I moved to the UK. Actually, yeah, I watched British humor. I mean, a lot of my favorite stuff is like old British TV and movies and things. A lot of people will say Monty Python. I actually think you should watch The Blackadder if you're gonna go for an older series. Just go watch The Blackadder more so. Yeah, Keeping Up Appearances. I think God, what else? You should watch shows like QI. You should watch QI. You should watch a lot of... There are a lot of really good... Yeah, IT Crowd is a good one. Faulty Towers, for sure. But you should watch... those are scripted shows. Purely scripted shows. And I think watching something that's scripted is not going to make you get better at humor. You need to watch someone doing improv. Or, you know, just anything real and on the spot. And that's why I think something more like QI or that kind of stuff, those types of people in a room, that's where you should be. Sandy, yeah, Sandy's so funny, so funny. But yeah, I think just watch like a shit ton of that type of media, and just keep yourself immersed, man. Can you get better at improv without an improv class? Yes, but you still have to do it. Like, the benefit of an improv class is that you're sitting there doing improv. So you need to get that somewhere else. There aren't a lot of places I can think of that you can do that. If I'm trying to think, you need to practice, though. Like, literally everything in this world is hours put in equals skill output, right? So you need an outlet, I think. I would say... hop into VR chat and go into random worlds and just talk to people and just try to be a little bit of a character. You, but with a little of a character overlay on top and trying to make jokes and whatever. And you're probably going to feel weird and you're going to cringe a lot. You know, VR chat. Yeah, but what other options are there? You know, I'm trying to think of like where you can go to purely improv, and I'm like, roleplay servers of various games. I mean, this is where GTA RP comes in, right? But there are also tons of other games you can hop into for that kind of stuff. VR chat's a minefield. The thing is, if you're not streaming, none of that matters. You can just... You don't like the world you're in, you don't like the people that are there, okay, disconnect. Go find a new one. You know what I mean? Like there's... You don't lose anything. It's a little different if you're streaming, because yes, that's like your content or whatever. But if you're just going into like practice something, then who fucking cares, you know? That's just, you know. You could do it in Arc Raiders. You absolutely could. You absolutely could. My most fun times in Arc Raiders are me and friends hopping in and just like getting a little weird with people. Not like bad weird, but like funny weird with other players. It's just fun. It's just fun. Walnut and I, we would go in. He kept pretending that he didn't know how to play the game. So he'd run around and have absolutely no loot on him. And he would just be like, how do you, where do you pick up guns? And he would just keep like he absolutely knows how to play the game, but he would just keep doing this shit and seeing who bites, and then he would improv with them. That's the kind of stuff you can do to practice, I guess. As a person whose humor has been called too dry, don't immediately break when people don't get it. Stick to your guns, will get used to it. Yeah, you know, I think it's a curse. It's a blessing and a curse. For me, my delivery of everything is dry, and therefore everyone thinks I'm like serious and really care about everything I say all the time. If I'm sitting here doing a bit, I'm being critical of something or a sound. I'm just doing any segment of talking. At any point, you can ask me, do you actually do you really care about this? And I'll probably be like, no, not at all. Haha. You know, like I'll be like, I don't give a fuck, actually. You know, because I don't. But I think you know, the way I speak is like real dry. You know, so people think that you're like, you really care about what you're saying. You're really emotionally tied to the topic or the whatever it is, you know? So if you try to like practice dry humor and then you become overall like good at dry delivery, not just in a humorous way, you're gonna that's gonna happen a lot. That's gonna happen to you a lot. You know? It's just you do definitely get used to it. You do definitely get used to it. I think you have to spend a lot of time reminding people of things when Mike does an angry bit and no one knows to laugh or cower. People think that Mike's genuinely mad about shit all the time, and he's not at all. He's not at all, you know? But yeah, that's the whole thing with dry humor is that, like, you're just tripling down on the serious level on everything. Seriousness is just paramount. Not laughing when you're saying certain things at all. Not giving any detectable anything in your voice to make the person think that maybe this is a bit. Maybe you're saying it just to say shit, not that you actually believe it or whatever, right? You can't let them detect that. Which means you're going to deal with so many people that don't fucking get it. And they're going to think that you mean every little thing that you say, you know? And it's, I don't know that it's always that good to try to get good at, honestly. You know? You should watch Late Late Norm. I think that'd be a good one. Late Late Norm. I think that would help. Bright and engaging. I was like, no one says that to me.